Hi everybody, Ron Robinson here. Welcome to the Garage Workshop. Today is going to be part 2 of set lists. Making your set list, deciding what should be on, whether you should have a set list, all that other stuff. So part 1 was a short video where I just kind of gave my opinion on rigid set lists or just doing it as you go and a few things and tips here. But today I want to talk about actually doing a set list. So check out these songs. This is the internet and my opinions mixed together of the most played songs everybody's sick of ever. You can argue in the comments if you want about that. There's still songs on here I play. I have played all of them. I got over 40 years experience. I played all these. You probably have played all these songs too. So we've made up a set, an hour long. Let's say we're opening. We've got a wedding. It's a festival. And this is the songs either the band wants to play or you've been asked to play at the wedding, whatever. So we've just put them in alphabetical order. And the keys are down here. Keys are important. Titles, keys. All right, let's look at these lovely bunch of songs. First thing I notice, Freebird. Freebird is an anthem. If you've ever played this song, you know that this is not a song for the beginning of the set. This is the last song of the set. There's no choice. So we know the ending is going to be Freebird. Now, speaking of endings, I like to work often on the end of the set first. Now, this isn't it here. Remember, this is alphabetic order. So the songs that are going to end up down here. It could be any of these songs. We know Freebird's at the bottom. I'm a baritone. I look at this and I go, old-time rock and roll doesn't really suit my voice. It's a little, I'm going to put it at the bottom of the set list. And I usually put Wagon Wheel down there too, although I can sing Wagon Wheel no problem. I don't want to open up with Wagon Wheel. I want something low-pitched, easy, very familiar, hopefully one of our better songs, and a song that I know is going to get people on the dance floor. So, what am I going to do? Well, I'll tell you what, let's look at the set list. I got Folsom Prison there. Everybody loves Folsom Prison, whether they like country or not. So we're going to start with Folsom Prison. This is what I've decided. And we'll work our way through here and why I've picked what I have. So Folsom Prison is my first song. And here's down at the bottom, the old-time rock and roll, Wagon Wheel, and Freebird. Now, so we've gone through the low pitch and the high pitch. Now, right around here, 45 minutes into our hour set, I want a slow song. Why? Well, if my own personal experience, I don't like dancing fast. But your girlfriend or your wife, they're going to want you to dance. And they're going to make you dance slow. But you're not getting up for the first song of the night. I might make a fool of myself. That's not happening. I want to at least have a beer or two into me. So about 45 minutes in, I've had a beer. Your partner grabs you. Yeah, all right, let's go. Let's have a nice slow dance. And you know what? It's very nice. If you got two slow songs, maybe don't run them together. Have one a little earlier, whether people get up or not. If it's the second set of the night, yes, they will. If it's the first set, maybe not. So remember that. You want a slow song, not at the beginning, down here, about 40 minutes in. Not the end either. You want to rock them out. All right, so then when I look at this, I want to vary the keys. So you notice I have no more than 2 in a row. So there's no more than 2 A's or 2 E's because there's 4 A's and 4 E's, I believe, on this set, 14 songs. So I like sometimes having the same key running together. If it's nice up there, back and forth, it just changes even if the tempo's the same, it just changes everything. Maybe you have a minor in there, whatever. It just changes it. But running 2 songs together. Why? 2 E's together? Because I'm running them together. So, Folsom Prison Blues, Roadhouse Blues. Excuse my invitation here. Folsom Prison Blues ends and beginnings like dun 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 dun. Ooh, wait a minute. I don't have to stop in between songs. I can go from one into the other. I've got them on the floor with Folsom Prison. Somebody's up there. I'm going to keep them on there. Roadhouse, they'll stay. We're going to get this thing rolling. This is a dance set. You may have it, if you're playing solo, it's going to be different. You'll have to read the room differently. But let's assume this is a dance hall with these type songs. They're dancing. So I go through, and there's other songs that kind of go together. Where is he in B here? Sweet Caroline and Tennessee Whiskey. They're in B. They kind of feel like they go together to me. Now, if I play stuff and it clashes, like I play the ending and the beginning of the acoustics. So I play the end of this song, you know, Folsom Prison Blues, and then I play the beginning of Roadhouse. It goes nice. But, you know, certain songs may not go there. So if you're a piano player and you do it that way, but you need to just spend a little time, just the beginnings and endings, to get this set into a banger set so it all flows. Now, nothing's perfect. You may find that you've made a mistake, and then the next time you go to do a set list at your next gig, let's change something up. Either pull that song out, move the songs around. It's nice to move them around. It's nice to add and take songs. If you've got as many songs as I do in your repertoire, including originals and all the covers I know, I can change stuff all the time. I bring in guest players all the time, people that aren't regular part of the band. I don't even think there is a regular part of the band. I just change players. If it's more bluesy, we do more bluesy number. If it's more country, you got a fiddle player, you do more country stuff. If it's more rocky, you do more of this. If the person you bring in is very professional, you can do more complicated stuff. But in the end, it's still nice to have a rigid set list. Now, as I spoke in the first video, I'm going to rehash this a little bit. If you're doing solo, or say you're at a winery, instead of 14 songs for an hour, I'll write out double that. 30 to 40 songs. I'll just pick and choose. I will read the room. But that comes with experience. You just read the room and figure out what they want to hear next. Everybody's pretty mellow. You know, maybe play a sad song. Play a bunch of mid-tempo stuff. If they look like they want to party, play something like that. So that's basically it. So we look for anthems. We mix up the pitches. The keys, the pitch has to be low at the beginning, higher at the end. It's experience, but there's no reason that you can't do it. There's no reason you can't take the time. It's like everything else I've talked about. If you want to start learning songs on your own, like learning songs, like listening to them, learning playing them on your guitar or piano, each one gets easier. Each set list gets easier. You start to recognize patterns. You can do it. That's it. Somebody in the band has to do the set list. You know what? It's a valuable little thing to do. And if you can do it, you're just that much more valuable in the band. Maybe it's your band like it is with me. It's my band. I'm the one stuck doing it. I'm going to get it as right as I can. Anyways, that's it. Hope that helped you. It's Ron Robertson, singer-songwriter. I play around, same kind of venues you guys do. Like, subscribe, ronrobertson.com if you can. Check us out. Until the next time, you take care. Get your set list right, and I hope it's a banger.